Hello and welcome to Analog Tidbits. I'm your host, Steph, as always. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, because then you get notified every time we do something interesting new here on the channel. And please feel free to comment and leave your opinion. Write me an email. The address is in the show notes, so you can be part of the channel. What do we have planned for today? It's quite simple. It's one of the most iconic and for sure one of the most sought after cameras on the market right now, and it's maybe the only professional 35mm camera that is produced right now. Of course, I'm talking about the Leica M6. This is the model of 2022, so it's right in production now, and I don't need to explain an M6 to you, at least I think so. So what we will do today is look especially for the differences between the classic M6 and the new M6. So follow me along. We will have a look on the Leica M6. When the Leica M6 was introduced in 1984, it was the successor of the Leica M5, which was, considering the M line, a quite different beast, because it did not share the same form factor, did not share the same elements as all the M cameras before. And that made the M5 not only something like the ugly duck, but also not so much regarded. So with the M6 in 1984, Leica came back to its origins and built a more classic rangefinder camera. And that's the same today, because of course we have the MP and the MA as options to buy a new Leica M, and now we also have the Leica M6 22. So what is the difference between the original M6 and the new M6? Let's have a look. I have here two Leica M6 cameras. One is my version, which is a later model of the classic line, and I have this one, which was kindly enough sent to me by Leica in Wetzlar. At first look, the cameras are more or less identical, but a lot of minor things have changed. So the first thing you might notice is the red logo. Here on my copy it says Leica. Here it says Lights Again. The top plate on my camera is completely blank, while on the new version it says Ernst Lights Wetzlar, Germany. This is not the same engraving as on the original of 84, but it's similar enough. On the back, on the first look, everything is unchanged. Of course, my copy has the branding here, but in detail we can see that the pressure plate on the camera was changed. It got a bit thicker, and it's also heavier compared to the original version, and now it's got 4 screws and a different material for the plate itself. Here on my, it's more like a matte finish. On the new version it's like in the MPs and the MA, more polished version. Another thing that has changed is on the inside, the light meter that's built in the new M6 now is more like the light meter in the MP or the M7. Contains of 3 LEDs, 2 arrows and 1 dot, whilst in the old Leica there were only those 2 arrows. The top plate is no longer made of zinc material. It's now again brass, which you can obviously not see because also the painting has changed. It's now the same as on the digital Leicas, and it's a lot more durable as the painting used, or chrome I should say, used on the former or original model. Also the leatherette is the same as on the digital Leicas now. This is simply due to the fact that the original leatherette is no longer available. It's in terms of grip and security, it's nearly the same, so it makes no difference while shooting. Also changed is the mount. If I unscrew the lenses, we see now that there is one more screw. This also corresponds to the design of the MP and MA Leica, which the new M6 shares the production line with. Also, the viewfinder is not the same construction as in the original M6. What has changed is the coating of the lenses and a bit of the construction. So the problem that the old M6 had with a rangefinder whiteout, this is a lot improved on the new version. But as you can see, the changes are more of minor nature, more detailed changes. Handling wise, so if you are out and shooting with the Leica M6, there is really no difference. This feels immediately like home if you have used an M camera before, and as you can see, this also clearly is what you would expect if you think of an M6. So in practical use, this camera does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it does it quite perfectly. It's quiet, it's precise, it's everything that a Leica M stands for. So what's left to do? Let's look how tasty the M6 of 2022 is today. As a professional camera, the M6 2022 has to fulfill professional expectations. A price tag of around 5K lowers the tastiness quite a bit. Also, there are reasons why rangefinders did not rule the world for a long time. They are perfect for some occasions, but not for everything. But the M6 is an iconic camera and reduced to the essentials. It's precise, and the construction has demonstrated durability for decades now. If you are a rangefinder-style shooter, the M6 can be your one and only camera for a lifetime. I hope you liked this video. If so, subscribe, comment, and I will see you back again next time.